Now introducing the starter for the Memphis Grizzlies. The man in the middle, standing 7'5", number 14, Zach Giddy. At the shooting guard position, at 6'3", number 36, starting at small forward, standing 6'5", number 22, Desmond Hayes. At forward, 6'11", number 13, Jeff Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'3", number 12, Josh Morris.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now the Lakers starting group. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reed. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. And for the Grizzlies, in the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards form Bane and Jackson. And it's Edey in at center. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
Now, here is Russell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Fires the 3. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Pass to Jackson. Now here's Morant. Outside, Bane. Just 5 to shoot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
And it's Davis missing. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson, a screen on Russell. It's Morant with the drive. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Yes, sir. Jackson Jr. flushing.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
Yeah, but what matters now is how the team responds to a loss like that. That's what makes this a big game for them.
Bane, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Reeves with the screen on Morant. Russell, and that one's on target from the wing. Russell's got 5. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Outside, Smart. Pass to Jackson. Over LeBron. LeBron with some nice D.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Shot from free throw range, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
no question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. And Kevin, they play to their strengths.
And they got a lot of strengths. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Jackson. Konchar's checked in for Smart. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for James. Gannett comes in for Hachimura. Christie, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Vincent subbed in for D'Angelo Russell.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Bounce pass from Clark. Picked by Clark. And he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future. Well, not the place Aldama makes the biggest impact. He specializes elsewhere on the court.
And both free throws. Good for Aldama. And for the Grizzlies, 2024 Stan was marked by an unprecedented amount of injuries.
Well, Kevin, they used 51 different starting lineups. That's the most in NBA history, and they were also forced to use 12 injury hardship exceptions. That is just incredibly bad luck.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Bane. That misses, and a chance to tie it there.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Back to Davis. Just 3 on the clock, and it's good on the way in. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 4. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Jackson Hayes. James is out there with Connect. Then it's Vincent, and it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. Here's Vincent, still without a basket. Here's James. LeBron going to work inside. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. great awareness and effort.
Christie can't make it. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant reaches to Clark. Morant with the bucket.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
And here is James. 20 points for him last game against Detroit. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Grizzlies 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Marcus Smart comes in for John Concho. And then for Los Angeles, Coloco's checked in. And it's Reddish in for Connect. Clark outside. Here's Smart. It's good. This game is all even. Smart's got his first bucket in this one.
And the inside defense goes hard at Smart, but he's a clever player and just manages to get around.
Pass to Coloco. Over Edey. Bank shot. No good. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Here's Edey. Now, here's Morant for 3. Goes back up. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
All right, fans, it's dance down time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's see. Nice try. It's all good.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Conchar comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bain in for Morant. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Reeves, good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now Smart. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Here's Bain. Rebounded by the Lakers. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way stand from the G League, an assistant there to NBA assistant, and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to the Nets in Brooklyn.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Yeah, that was two very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
Bane looking around to halt the run. No good that time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top, up 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
Moving on, D'Angelo Russell was tremendous in the first half.
D'Lo is cooking tonight, one of those new age point guards. He can score better than he can dish it, but he can dish it too.
Man, it makes him hard to guard, man. D'Angelo can drive and has great scoring range.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at D'Angelo Russell, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bane. Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer, and the news is not good. He does have a broken wrist. Now, it's an unfortunate blow to them so early on in the season. We'll see how this team responds moving ahead. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it, as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Hachimura with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And a wide-open look for Bane. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bane's got 6.
Well, obviously, Bane has the range for this shot. He's not put off by shooting from the corner.
Reeves with the screen for LeBron. Four on the shot clock. And it's Hachimura in the corner. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. It's a 5-point game. Morant outside. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, keeping his composure against defensive pressure inside. Nice work there by Morant.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit, see how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Christie's checked in for the Lakers. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Hachimura. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
1:27 left in the third quarter. Smart on the wing. And it's all evened up. Smart's got his second bucket.
Going to work in the lane. Smart's tough in there.
Pass to Christie. Here's LeBron. Lakers passing it around. Here's Davis. Anthony Davis, too much size.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Now here's Smart. Here's Morant. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Bane. Ball's knocked loose. Out to Morant. Tries again. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret that physicality.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level.
Davis with it. There's Anthony Davis. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Memphis out in front as they end the third quarter with a 13-4 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Connect out there with James. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Christie. And it's Vincent in at the one spot. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Free throw good, James.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Now here's Morant. The tray. And rebounded by Connect. The Lakers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. It's good. Vincent's got his first basket of the night.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Now here's Morant. Down low. Here's LaRavia. Count it, and the foul. Alton Connect picks one up.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Some changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Brandon Clark. Bain comes in for Santi Aldama. And Smart subbed in for Conjar. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Connect. Austin Reeves is checked in for Christie. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Greg, with how explosive John Moran is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And again, Memphis no good. The Lakers in the lead. Davis, the pass to Russell. And here is Hachimura. Pass to James. 5 on the clock. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant outside. Back to Bain.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Smart. To the paint. Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
Wanting the ball in these spots is what makes Morant the leader that he is.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the 4th. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
4th quarter of play, we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis.
Well, with his quickness and physicality, it's not easy to guard Morant without fouling.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than John Morant. He explodes off the floor.
LeBron against Clark. James absorbing hits on the drive.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball, and that's why.
Here's Morant. Rebound the Lakers. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's James. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Dane. To the inside. It's tipped. Reeves with it. He's picked up by Morant. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
Now here's Morant. Great D that time from Davis. And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. 16 seconds left in the game. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that puts them up by 5. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Payne for 3. Buries it from outside.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Let's get it for you.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 15 foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, I just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates look for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Anthony Davis.